Such a Nerd Podcast. All fapping, all the time.
Welcome back, everyone. That's David.
Yeah, what? No. Yeah, I am.
Yes, you are.
Damn it.
That's David.
That's Josh. You're
I'm
an
a douchebag.
asshole. You are a douchebag.
Thanks.
I hope you fucking rot.
I will.
Only in the taint.
A rotted taint.
Just that sounds like a band that never happened.
Yeah, it does.
You
Like
listen
some
to?
death metal band.
I'm listening to Rotted Taint. Holy shit, that guy's hard. Rip my taint. There's way too much taint talk since Taintsville.
Yeah, good times. I like it. Drop that taint. So this is Such a Nerd Podcast. We are back to do another goddamn episode.
Yes.
This is episode 20.
Oh my god, it's like a special almost. It'll
Yeah.
be more special at 26. No, it won't.
Why 26?
36.
Why 36?
We're halfway. Is it? No, that's way too much. I'm stupid. It is 26 when we're at 6 months, which is half a year.
Okay.
Hey, we still haven't missed a day.
No, we haven't. We're actually recording this on a Friday instead of a
it's Friday
Saturday.
night. Hey, I
I
got...
got shit to do.
I'm fucking important. No, I'm not. My sad little existence.
I'm important, goddammit. I drive a Dodge Stratus.
Alright. So, should we move right along or should we talk about anything? What did you do last week?
Continue to play Metal Gear.
Jesus Christ.
I know, I'm trying to get 100%. I'm at 70.
Yeah, well, the 70s were a good time.
Yeah. Not really.
Yeah,
Fucking disco and bell bottoms.
Fuck you, disco.
Platform shoes
Jesus.
with dead fish in the soles.
Yeah.
It's not good.
It's soulless almost.
It is soulless.
when you think about it.
But no, I'm trying to get 100% on Metal Gear, so I'm working my way there.
I've been learning a new character in Street Fighter.
Yes, so you told me about that.
I'm
And that's
working on
fine.
an anti-Vega character, specifically.
Just for me. I
Yeah.
feel special.
Hey, he's
I'm special.
crazy. Adon is a crazy guy.
Adon is nuts. I don't remember who it
I've
was
never tried him before.
I don't remember who it was that busted him out in tournament from, every now and again, but
He actually just played not too long ago.
it wasn't Gamerby, was it?
It was Gamerby.
It was
yeah.
Gamerby?
Because he goes back and forth from him and... Oh, there's another one. It's not Rose. What the fuck would I even think Rose? I can't
Well,
remember
either
who his
way,
name
Adon's
is.
a fucking crazy character.
Adon is like his backup character.
Yeah.
I don't remember who his main is off the top of my head for some reason, even though I just watched him play.
Hey,
So-
shit happens.
Shit does happen. I take 2 a day. Is that regular?
Probably not.
Fuck.
So, what are we talking about today? We got our news and notes, of course.
We're talking about poop.
We are talking about poop.
We're
just
top
did.
10 and
Yeah, we're doing top 10, so I got a good top 10 for you.
I got a fun one.
Okay.
I don't think because we announced him last week, so I can go ahead and say it. I don't think you watched much Continue, though, did you?
No.
I watched a shitload of Continue. It became my life. Funny, Continue is what led me to fantasy fiction, because it's 2 of those guys. So it's been a huge part of my internet life, I guess you could say.
Okay.
They're some of my favorite content providers on YouTube.
Well, let me tell you that I originally said I was doing top 10 comedies.
Yes, you did.
I decided not to do that.
I think I know what you went with because I saw parts of your list while we were accessing the notes.
Okay, well, I'm going to keep it a surprise, so there you go.
All right, there you go. I'm going to act like I didn't see that.
Okay.
All right.
All right, start us off. Shout-outs.
To Gary and Kirk and Kai and Dog Meat and Wife and fucking the guy up the street who sells me cheesesteaks.
The meth head?
The meth head. He's just because he cooks meth doesn't mean he doesn't cook a damn good cheesesteak.
Shout outs to the guys from Loading Snacks also. They hit us up on Facebook, so
Yeah, their
pretty
shit's
cool
fucking
guys.
awesome.
Yeah.
Check them out on YouTube. I don't know if they're on iTunes. I couldn't find them on there.
I don't know, to be honest.
They should totally put their shit on iTunes so I can listen to it at work.
That would be awesome.
It would be, because when I YouTube podcasts, it drains my battery so hard.
I could not remember the guy's name that Amy met, and then she virtually smacked me upside the head and was like, "What the fuck's wrong with you?" His name's Brandon. And I'm like, how could I not remember that?
How did she virtually do it?
Because she thought about doing it, but didn't do it, but
It's like virtual reality.
her words were so harsh that it was like smacking me in the face.
It was like a dagger to the heart.
Yes.
Yes.
That's how she virtually did it. She didn't really do it, but she kind of did.
So she's virtually an asshole.
But yeah, shout outs to those guys.
Those guys are awesome. I watched a lot of their videos the other night. Because I think I messaged you when I started watching. I was like, these dudes are my type of nerds.
Yeah, they're
Fucking
like
love
right
them.
up my alley.
Dude, they're totally right up my alley. Oh, as soon as I heard them talking about anime and stuff too, I was like, yep. We are friends now.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
So yeah, I can't wait to get some more communication with them. Maybe get one of them on here, or maybe one of us go hang out with them. That'd be great.
They wanted to interview us for Baltimore Comic Con, which neither of us are going to.
Oh, why not? I want to go.
I want to go too. I actually have this Sunday off specifically to go to the Comic Con
Why aren't you going?
because other stuff came up.
Oh my God, life! Why you gotta be so rude? It's never gonna get old.
No, that's not.
I was actually thinking. Jesus! I was thinking we should go to MagFest this year.
Where's that?
It's at the Gaylord.
Oh,
You know where the Gaylord is?
yeah, it's right near M. Fokker.
No, I thought you were going to say sitting right next to me. No, the tickets are about to go on sale. I think it's when is it? I think it's in February.
Okay.
Maybe. It's cold. It's fucking cold around the time they do MagFest. But yeah, it's coming up. I saw it pop in my feed, and I was like, we should totally go to MagFest. It's always awesome.
Well, we'll think
Music
about
and Game
going.
Festival.
We'll think about going to FagFest.
Hey, whoa,
What?
hey.
What?
Fucking Ninja Sex Party's gonna be there. Fucking Continue's gonna be there. Jonathan's gonna be there.
Why are you so defensive?
Because I love that place.
Okay.
I've always wanted to go, and every year I'm like, I really shouldn't waste money on it. But like the kid in me is like, you need to go. There's a lot of O's in what my inner child typed out.
Gotcha.
He texted me.
Was it a lot of little and big O's? Like,
Fuck yeah, a couple of zeros,
Okay, yeah.
2 exclamation points, and a number 1.
For no reason.
Fucking kids, man, learn how to type.
Shall we go into movie news?
Yeah, we can go on to movie news. Let's just jump right in. My throat hurts. I don't want to do a lot of high-pitched noises. Thank you. I think I ruined my high pitch by doing the go.
Okay.
Sometimes you got to do the go.
Sometimes you gotta do the go.
What the fuck does that even mean?
I don't know.
All right.
Alright, production company Morgan Creek is selling off some of its properties. But they're
Yeah.
keeping some that I found interesting. They're keeping Major League, Ace Ventura, and The Exorcist.
And I already know 2 of them have already announced to have fucking remakes.
Absolutely. So that was going to be my next point.
Bullshit. Why would you ever remake Ace Ventura?
I have no idea.
Why would you even attempt to touch The Exorcist?
I don't know.
That is considered like the perfect horror movie.
Major League you could probably get away with.
You could get away with it because nobody really cares, and you could probably still get Charlie Sheen.
Probably.
That motherfucker ain't doing nothing.
He could be the manager.
Fuck yeah. He could finally make his return to a drug-free environment. Charlie Sheen. That would be great.
But yeah, do we really want to see remakes or reboots of Ace Ventura and The Exorcist?
No. That sounds like something I see in my nightmares,
Yeah, pretty much.
and not in a good way. Not
Who
that
would,
it's
who would they get to do Ace Ventura?
fucking Chris Pratt.
It's the answer
Fucking,
for everything.
I was about to say, he's in fucking everything else.
You need a white guy? Chris Pratt.
Who's the other bit? Shannon Tatum. I fucked up his name. I don't care.
Channing Tatum.
He'd make a great Ace Ventura.
Drop that Tatum.
He looks like he'd already be in an asshole, so why wouldn't he climb out of a rhinoceros? Did I say that right? A rhinoceros.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Speaking of reboots,
Yeah.
The Crow, which they're still trying to make,
That's vomit-inducing.
it's just lost its fourth director that they had signed on.
Good. I hope they lose the 5th, 6th, and 7th.
May revert back to the original owner of the content. So basically, it's stated in the contract if they don't have serious production going within 3 years, that the rights revert back.
Oh, that's awesome.
I know, right? So we might not get a Crow reboot. It just all depends on if they can get a director fast enough.
Good.
Yeah.
I don't want him to have one.
Me either.
I want that to just sink.
Yeah.
That ship is gone.
Yeah, it's done. That ship has sailed.
It's already had an amazing movie, a subpar sequel, and really shitty fucking B-movie sequels.
Yeah.
It's gone. Let it go.
Oh my god, that fourth one.
Dude,
Jesus
isn't that the one
Christ.
with like the skinny kid?
It's with Edward Furlong.
It doesn't yeah, and it has fucking Danny Trejo in it.
Yeah,
Dude, that movie was so bad.
it was horrible.
And I sat through the whole thing like, if this wasn't The Crow, this would have been turned off so long ago.
Yeah, pretty much.
Terrible movie.
Horrible.
Let it die. Let it die in that terrible vein, because once you reboot it, it's just going to add another fucking puncture wound to that fucking stress-induced place you call Hollywood. You drug-addicted pieces of shit.
Are you
Did
done?
that sound legit?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
You done? You good?
Da-da-da-da-da-da. No, not video game news.
Prometheus 2 has a title.
Yeah.
It's called Alien Paradise Lost, which is super confusing to me.
Did you also see that they announced that there's no connection in Prometheus 2 to Alien franchise?
Exactly why it's confusing to me.
Now, did you also see that they did say that in the 4th one there's a connection to the Alien franchise?
No.
Yeah, I read that, and I was like, well, that's enough internet for me. I'm done here.
Well, internet over.
Apparently, they're planning this whole thing out to have more sequels.
Awesome.
Sort of.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
And aren't they planning to do another Alien movie?
Yeah. Neil Blomkamp.
What the fuck?
Yeah, who knows? I have
What's
no
go-
idea what's going on with this.
I hate you, Hollywood. It's
Come up with
just-
some original shit. Jesus.
Just another needle puncture in your drug-addicted veins, you pieces of shit.
Hugh Jackman thinks Tom Hardy should be the next Wolverine.
Fucking Huge Jackman. If there's anyone's word to take for it, it's Mr. Huge's.
Yeah, you would think.
What do you think?
I'm down for Tom Hardy in anything.
Oh, that sounded a little gay.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm
well,
gay for Tom Hardy.
he's a good guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd let him take me to dinner.
I would love to, and I know they already casted Punisher, but I would love to see him as Punisher. I think he would do great.
Isn't he the one that said he wanted to be Punisher?
Yeah, he wanted to do it. So, I mean, Wolverine, I mean, he's good in everything that he does. I'm sure he would do great, but I was really hoping they would cast, like, a shorter guy, because Wolverine's
Yeah, he's not
short.
not like a tall guy here.
No, he's like 5'3".
Yeah, and he's always hunched over half the time in the comics.
Yeah.
Or lunging.
Or lunging.
He's a big lungy
Lots of growling.
lots of lunging and hunching and da 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 da. I don't know where I was going with that.
Yeah. Elizabeth Banks is working on an adaptation of Charlie's Angels.
She's still a thing?
Alright, so I like Elizabeth Banks.
Yeah, she's great in fucking Austin Powers.
That's Elizabeth Hurley.
Fuck!
Elizabeth
she's allowed.
Banks is Miri
she?
in Zack and Miri.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, the blonde
Chick's
hair.
hot.
chick. Yeah, she is.
She's so hot. I was so hoping to see her boobies in that movie.
She's been in lots of other stuff. She just directed Pitch Perfect and Pitch Perfect 2, which I could care less about, but
The rest of the world loved it.
yeah. I like Elizabeth Banks, so if she wants to do it, I'm fine with that. My problem is that it's Charlie's Angels.
That's another one that we should just let
Just let it go.
let it die.
Let it go.
Let it go. Those movies never bothered me anyway. Yes, they actually
Yeah,
did.
they
Those movies
bothered me
fucking
quite a
terrible.
bit. Yeah, those were pretty bad.
They had two of them, didn't they?
They had two of them, unfortunately.
Oh gosh, fuck that! And they had the really shitty like GameCube game.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Ubisoft can be thanked for that.
So they said that it might be an R-rated movie,
Huh?
which would be a positive. I would dig it a little bit more. But my next question is, if it's an R-rated movie, who would
Boobies.
you cast?
Boobies.
You would cast boobies.
That's the only thing that could save it. Sorry. Now, I can't see that being an R-rated movie. It's always been like a kind of quirky kind of thing.
I agree.
I never watched the show, of course.
No,
I'm just
no.
basing it off the other two movies that were lame.
Yeah.
Drew Barrymore. Fuck you. So I would cast Drew Barrymore. If they're going to do it, get Quentin Tarantino to direct. Hey, it's a good idea, isn't it? It'd be the greatest movie ever. Quentin Tarantino directs. What's the guy's name? Is it Q? Who do they get their orders from? Like, Q is James Bond. My movie intelligence is fucking everywhere.
Fuck, I don't remember. It was Bernie Mac.
No, I mean the actual name of the...
I know what you're talking about. I can't...
They said it in South Park.
Bosley.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, Bosley.
Yeah.
Who was the first one? Because they actually took the original Bosley out from Charlie's Angels 1 and it became Bernie Mac.
Wasn't it Bill Murray in the first one?
I think so, and I think he had said something against the movie that got him taken out.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Who cares? It's Charlie's fucking Angels.
Yeah, nobody cares.
Who would I make as the three main female leads?
Yeah.
Ronda Rousey. What?
No, go for it.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
That would be
You
awesome.
gotta have the badass one. Who would be the quirky Asian one? Because there's got to be a Lucy Liu.
I was thinking the girl from Pacific Rim.
Oh, she was awesome.
Yeah.
No, wait. I'm not thinking of the right one. I was thinking of the fucking Day After Tomorrow chick.
No.
That chick
Emily
was
Blunt?
awesome.
Yeah, she was awesome.
She's the third one.
You can't have two badass ones, though. You gotta have one badass.
You need three badasses if it's going to be rated R.
That's true. All right, so Ronda Rousey, Emily Blunt, and the chick from Pacific Rim.
There you go.
All right.
You know you got the right direction when you got somebody with the last name Blunt.
And chick from Pacific Rim.
Chick from Pacific Rim. You were so memorable in Pacific Rim.
Spider-Man will be 15 in the new movie. How do you feel about that?
I can live with it.
I'm fine with it. It's just him just going
It's
into
Marvel.
high school.
Let Marvel do their thing.
Yeah.
If anybody can do it right, it's going to be Marvel. I'm not questioning it. Not going to give them a bunch of shit.
I'm tired of seeing the early to mid-20s Peter Parker, so I'm down.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. The Conjuring 2. Did you ever see the first one?
I did. I didn't think it was that scary.
Yeah.
And then the second one just looked really stupid.
I think... Oh, hold on. Are you thinking of the right movie?
Maybe?
Are you thinking of Insidious, maybe?
Yeah, Insidious. I watched... They have like 3 of them out now, don't they?
Maybe. Yeah, they did.
Because the first Conjuring was... Wait, is that the one that had Annabelle? Or was that
Yes.
Insidious? Yeah, because Annabelle was like the spin-off movie, and then they did the official
Okay,
sequel.
yeah, I got what you're doing. Yeah, okay.
Because I did watch both of them around the same time. Because it was, I think it was last year on Halloween I announced it. I was like, you know what? I never give fucking modern horror movies a chance. I'm going to watch all these new ones that are out. And I was just like, you know what? They're not that good. I'll stick with the 80s and early 90s.
Well, they're making The Conjuring 2. They hired an exorcist to consult on the project.
It's stupid.
I agree. It's a fucking movie.
Yeah. They're trying to... It's buzz. They won't buzz. That's it. It's like, oh, because now, look, this movie's so hardcore that we're going to have a fucking exorcist. It's like, no, just because there's a script and you got actors and it's some fucking occult shit, it doesn't mean you need a fucking exorcist, you morons.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Make your movie.
It's a movie. Yeah.
It's not like this is based on a true story like the original Exorcist or something like that.
Well, the first Conjuring was.
The sequel isn't.
No, it's not.
Fuck those guys. Fuck them all. Fuck Hollywood.
Something that'll make you happy.
Oh.
Pixels is flopping in China as well.
Hell yeah, that's where it really needed to flop.
Yeah, it did.
Don't give that man your money.
No.
He needs no moonies.
He does not need any Moonies.
He needs to go to the moon and just rot. You should have stopped after Little Nicky.
Even that one wasn't great.
It still had its funny moments. But now he's gotten to the point where it's just like, oh, okay, you're a guy still. You were funny back in 91.
Yeah.
Now
Billy
you're still here
Madison.
in 2015.
Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore. Fucking great.
Mm-hmm. Even in that one fucking movie. I don't remember what it's called because it's fucking him. Oh, wait, it was I talked about it last time we talked about him. Bulletproof. I thought that movie was great.
Oh, with Damon Wayans?
Yeah, that movie was fucking hilarious.
I'll take your word for it.
But, dude, he's never going to be as funny as he used to be.
No.
And I wonder if it has something to do with the fact that it's a whole team now instead of just his guys.
I don't think so, because I think he still takes a pretty good amount of input from those guys.
Yeah,
right in the butt.
No, they need to fucking stop. They need to nip that shit in the butt.
Alright, Terminator Genesis update.
Yeah.
Because it's doing so well in China, it's now ranked in the top 10 global grosses for the year.
Holy shit.
Yep.
That's a hell of a turnaround.
A little bit.
It's getting a sequel. I'm calling it.
It is getting a sequel.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's
they
awesome.
haven't announced it, but how can you not?
You gotta think that if it did that well to bring it that much further up from where it was looking at a complete flop pretty much. It's like, maybe this time it'll gain more attention.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Hopefully, I think it's one of those things that when people, once it actually gets out on video and everything, I think it's going to get more of a chance than it did when it was in the theater. Especially with the way the internet world works today, where people will steal a movie because they don't want to watch it, and then after they watch it, they're like, oh,
that wasn't that bad.
Actually, that was pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
Like with you, I'd have never watched fucking Pacific Rim if you didn't have it. I wouldn't even downloaded it. But I'm hoping people will go and steal that movie illegally off the internet.
Yeah,
and they're like, actually, that movie's pretty fucking good.
I want to see where this story goes, so I want a sequel.
It did awesome, man. It did good numbers.
Black Mass.
Never heard of it.
Okay, it's a new movie with Johnny Depp.
Have a little bit of some leftovers from dinner.
It's a movie starring Johnny Depp. He plays essentially this mob boss who is working with the FBI.
Is this a good thing or a bad thing?
It's a good thing.
Right.
So people are actually talking Oscar for Johnny Depp.
Already?
Yeah.
How far in production is it?
Oh, it just came out like last week.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
I haven't even heard about it.
No?
But then again, I only watch football on TV.
Alright, on to video game news. Battlefront will be out 5 days earlier on the Xbox.
Boo.
Who gives a fuck?
Xbox fans.
5 days earlier?
Dude, this is the fucking internet age. If you release a hot video, 5 days later, they're like, oh my god, you're still talking about that?
Dude, I waited, 4 days to get Metal Gear Solid? And believe me, I wanted to play it.
I could tell when I mentioned it to you, you had this stoic look to you, like, yeah, I don't have it. I was like, ooh, he's not alright with that.
No, I'm not alright with that. But it's 5 fucking days. Come on, people.
It's going to look better on PlayStation.
Yeah, it is.
I hate to admit it, but I have both, so I can tell you, I had both Metal Gears. Guess which one looked better?
PlayStation.
Fuck yeah, dude. Granted, I heard they upscaled the graphics a bit more, because apparently originally it was like 720, originally getting upscaled to 1080 from Xbox. Now it's 900.
Okay.
But PlayStation 4 was full 1080. Bro, come at me. I buy all my multi-plat games on my PlayStation.
The beta will be starting soon for that. I don't know the date, but it's coming soon. If you want to play it, just Google it.
Why don't you do it? Don't you want to play it? You don't want to beta that shit?
I'm not worried about the beta. It's going to be out in like a month.
What if it's terrible?
It's not going to be terrible.
Jeez, you got some high hopes.
The next Street Fighter V beta will be cross-platform.
Oh, we're getting our PC friends involved now.
Yes, we are.
Sweet. Or not sweet. This could be really bad.
It could be really bad.
I just thought about that. This
Yeah.
is like, this could be the... Are they doing it regionally again, at least?
I don't know.
If they do it regionally, that's a good thing, I think. If they're doing the full-on, let's do it again. You guys are stupid.
And lastly, EA has a streaming service in the works.
Oh, what? Wait, what? Like
Yeah.
game streaming?
Game
Like
streaming.
all the things that have failed?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Way to go, EA. You fucked it again.
So they did a survey to Netflix customers that was like, hey, if a company were to put this out, who would you be willing to subscribe from? And it had a bunch of different publishers on there, one of them being EA. And, how much would you be willing to pay? How many games would you expect? Yada, yada, yada.
They already sort of have a service like that on Xbox. It's like EA Access, I think it's called.
Yeah, this would be like the next step for that.
so you don't have to download it anymore.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
I don't like the idea of streaming games. Plus, I tried it, and I mean, unless your connection is spot on.
Yeah, it's got to be super spot on. You got to have like the hardcore, living in the middle of a city, badass modem, not Comcast. You got to be really up there.
Yeah, I tried. I don't remember what I was playing, but I tried something on the PlayStation. I tried streaming it, and it was fucking horrible.
I can't even do the player streaming through PS4. My connection is that bad.
Oh, nice.
Like, I can play a fighting game and not miss a beat. Like, of course I miss framer. Like, yeah, I think, Guilty Gear says our connection was missing about 5 frames at the most. But, you know, it still was it was very responsive and everything. I was still having a good time. How hard does it have to be to stream a game to somebody?
Yeah, it's got to be fucking difficult.
I can play a fucking Twitch fighting game, but I can't let somebody check out fucking... I don't even remember what game it was. I think it was like PT. Everybody should play PT. Oh, yeah,
you were trying to stream that.
Fuck PT. That game freaks me out so bad, dude.
Save it for another time.
Did I announce it on here? I did beat PT.
No, you didn't announce it on here.
It took a lot of work and a lot of just fucking please let this end. But
did you call for Lisa this time?
Yeah. I'm glad it was over and I can finally put it to rest that I've beaten PT.
Okay.
There's no rhyme or reason to that game, dude. It's just there. You just have to figure it out. Freaked me the fuck out. Especially with the ghost at the end of the hallway where if you're not careful enough and you don't see her, she's going to charge at you. About shit my pants every time. Good times.
Alright.
Everybody check out PT when you get the chance.
So that's the end of the news segment. We'll take a break.
Did you play PT?
No, I did not.
I might, maybe, fuck playing fucking Crimson Butterfly. Maybe that's what we should do. It's a lot shorter. Because it's just a beta. Demo? Beta? I don't know what they would consider it. It was a playable teaser.
Yeah.
But legitimate atmosphere and everything in that game is so creepy.
We're still playing Crimson Butterfly.
Do we got to play it?
You're not getting at it. Yeah, you're not getting at it.
Damn it!
No.
Well, we got to figure out a schedule to do that soon. Because we're going to need like a full day off.
Yeah. Fuck it. We'll do it live.
You're the guy that has more trouble getting a full day off.
That is very true.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right. We'll be back. We'll go over some of our top 10. Stop looking at my list.
I'm not looking at your list. I'm looking at the audio thing to make sure I know when I can get in my last word to make sure I get the last word.
All right. Last word.
You're soft, you're sloppy. They calling me Poppy. I'm rolling in bands, you riding around and I beat up jalopy. Hey, dog, bros wanna copy, but they are just not on the way. I'm up in the club, stacking them ducks and stuffing a lot. I'm hot like sauce, you soft like balsa. You ain't heard of me? Well, you probably are. Ask about me. Nice to meet you, so good to see you. Bros wanna act hard, they need to take it easy. Cause you soft.
Hey, this is David, fuck him.
Go.
So we're back to do some top 10s, god damn it.
We are. We're doing our... mine was already announced, I guess, so I'll go first and save the mystery.
Okay.
Since you won't tell us what it is.
Well, you know what it is.
Well, these assholes
you're an asshole.
I mean, these people don't. These wonderful, beautiful people. Shout out to Kirk and Gary.
Ooh!
Gary probably doesn't even listen anymore.
Probably not.
He's an asshole.
I know.
That's why I think we should be taken off. Whatever. I'm going with, as I explained before, recently, they're probably my... Between them and JonTron, I can't figure out who's probably my favorite content provider on YouTube. But this is going to be my top 10 continue.
Okay.
Continue with a question mark. If you search it on YouTube,
Continue?
It's Continue Show. That's youtube.com/continue show. Brought to you by Miller Lite. Because that's what I'm drinking. Asshole.
Fuck you, asshole.
So should I just start with the honorable mention because it's the one that didn't make the list? I don't want to fucking...
No, you gotta save it before the number 1.
But there's a reason it didn't make it in the top 10.
Alright, goddammit, do it.
I think they should be mentioned at the beginning. It's
Whatever.
like, hey, these are the guys that didn't make it. Okay. Because an honorable mention, when you get there in the fucking Watch Mojo videos, you're like, that totally should have been on the list. You guys are fucking stupid.
I've done that quite a few times.
Let's get the fucking stupid part out right at the beginning so they forget that by the time we get to number 1.
Okay.
My honorable mention for top 10 Continue show videos for Continue is Jaws for PS2. That shit was hilarious, and the only reason it didn't make it on the list is because for some odd reason the quality of the video is kind of bad. I'm sorry, guys.
Alright, so just putting it out there, I don't watch Continue. So I have no input on this at all. I have no idea what you're picking.
Usually the audio and everything is really good, but for some reason it's like muddled during this one episode. The one PlayStation 2 game that they played, the audio was kind of like rough, and it was weird. And it really kind of just throws you off when you're used to watching all of these episodes continue, and it's just like this is that one episode, and they had, dude, it was a hilarious video, but it's like, it stings. The OCD part of my brain would not let it go. I was like, oh, that's great. God, this audio sucks. Kind of like this podcast.
Yeah.
Let me talk a bunch of shit. So that's my honorable mention. It would have made the top 10 if it was not for that fact. Sad face.
Wah, wah.
Number 10, The Haunting. Did you ever play that?
No.
It's on Sega Genesis. It's this stupid fucking game where apparently you go around as a ghost in a house where this family has moved in.
Wait. Is it a spooky, scary ghost?
It's actually kind of, spooky, scary. Some weird shit happens.
Okay.
And you cause these weird shits to happen. And you have a life.
Those people took some really weird shits, let me tell you.
But it's a great video. The editing is the highlight of the video. Because the shit that... I'm going to guess it was Nick Murphy. That's my guess on Continue. It seems like it was a Nick Murphy video. The cuts are fucking hilarious. There's like these... And the game does so many weird things where like you're trying to scare him and it's like shit you wouldn't see, like, oh, you hit the button by this door, you spend your points, we'll call them ghost points because I don't know the fucking game, I never played it. But you did it, and what happens is when somebody gets close, for some reason the door spins around and there's a fat guy hanging, wearing like a leather gimp outfit with a plastic bag over his head, hanging by a rope.
Fat guy in a gimp outfit.
Fat guy in a little rope. But there's some great fucking jokes. It's a great Halloween episode. And like I said, the editing was fucking top notch in that episode. Every single one of these in the top 10, I had to stop and, like, I could not help but watch the whole fucking video I was putting together. It's like, yep, there's a reason this one's great. Did you do that when you put together, like, your top 10? What did you do? Key
Awesome. Oh, yeah, totally.
Every time you get to one of the good ones, it's like, yeah, watch this one.
Yep, gotta watch the whole thing.
You gotta watch it because it's fucking great.
I did because I edited that episode and you did top 10 JonTrons. I did the same fucking thing. And JonTron episodes are like 12 minutes, so it took me forever to edit.
Shit, JonTron videos got longer and longer as he progressed because he put more effort into them as he went along. A fun fact, did you know that the Continue guys were helping him with his editing and writing?
No, I didn't.
Yep, they're behind the scenes guys for JonTron.
Okay.
So, moving right along, Dungeons and Dragons for the Sega Master System.
Never played it.
The game looks fucking awful. But the shit they say during it, dude, there's this, I wish you had seen these, because there's this one part where, like, one of the character portraits, she's got, like, these fucking intense eyes. I'm guessing she was, like, a mage or something. She's just like, you can't see it, I'm sorry, video, but she's like, that's her portrait, and dude Josh is just sitting there going, you want old blowy? Would you like a blowy? And they start going into this whole blowjob joke. So fucking funny. The game looks terrible. I felt so bad.
It was Sega Master System.
It was like a fucking tabletop RPG turned into a video game.
I really thought you were going to say taint.
It was a taint. A taint turned into a tabletop RPG, turned into a video game on the Sega Master System. There are limitations at this point.
Yeah.
It's not going to go so well.
It's like
you're not going to have a good time.
I was like a step between Nintendo and Sega.
Yeah,
Genesis.
You were always like in the middle. You could never figure out what you liked more. It was Genesis. You wanted the blood in Mortal Kombat. We know.
ABACABB.
Hell yeah! Didn't it make a noise? I don't remember the noise. I tried to make the noise, but all that came to mind was. So, all right, we'll just keep moving along. We won't get too in depth. Shaq Fu.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Their Shaq Fu video was fucking great. Because there's this one part at the beginning, it's pretty early on. They turn the whole roster and they're like, this is like the next list of our presidents after Obama. And they start giving like the presidential speeches off of each character. It was so fucking good. The game was terrible. For some reason they continued.
Oh, that
They
game's
said they'd
fucking
keep
horrible.
playing. But
I remember renting that game and not being able to do a single fucking move.
I remember a kid trading me in high school for Super Street Fighter 2, saying it was better, and I played it for 20 minutes and I was like, you're a fucking liar. This game's fucking awful.
That is a horrible fucking game.
I never saw my copy of Street Fighter returned either.
Ah.
I would say your name and call you out, but I can't remember. Smoked a lot of marijuana in high school.
Sounds like something that douchebag David would have done.
You know, why don't you go fuck yourself? All right, number 7. Number 7. Did I make a number 7? Oh, no, I didn't. I think Jaws was number 7.
Wah, wah.
So, Jaws for PlayStation 2.
Number 7.
You made it back on the list. Fuck it, we'll do it live. No one's editing that. How did I forget the number 7?
I don't know.
I'm fucking stupid.
That's great.
Well, now it's Jaws. You made it after all. Congratulations.
Woo!
The game... Did you ever play Jaws on PlayStation 2?
I never played it. No.
It was fucking awful.
Yeah, I was working at GameStop when it came out.
But it was hilarious. You can actually charge out of the ocean onto the beach and eat people on the beach.
It sounds like a good time.
Yeah, and you don't even just it's not like, oh, I ate this guy. You ragdolled him. You fling your fucking shark head around, blood spewing out everywhere. You're bobbing on the water trying to get back and stay alive. And then you make it and it's just like, all right, you get points.
Yay, points.
I just ate a guy on the beach. I was fucking stuck out of water. I flip-flopped back through, and I got points.
Again,
you
that
say,
sounds
fuck
like
it.
a good time.
Yeah, and then you say, fuck it, you go out to an ocean, you ram a boat, knock all the people off, and eat them.
Yeah.
You watch their little limbs flying off, blood spewing everywhere into the ocean, you're like, points!
At the end of the game, do you get stabbed with a sailboat?
This isn't Jaws on Nintendo, asshole.
Okay.
So yeah, Jaws, welcome back to the list. Number 6, Metal Warrior.
Metal Warrior.
Sorry, I meant to say Warriors.
Warriors.
Not to be confused with one of the Super Scope games, which was Metal Combat.
Okay, sounds familiar.
Did you play those, the
Yeah.
Super Scope games?
Yeah.
They're actually pretty good.
I didn't have a problem with them.
I bought it from Brandon.
Other than that thing
Shout
eating
out to the
battery.
asshole of the podcast.
What the fuck is a Brandon?
And he's that guy that doesn't talk to us.
No, other than that thing eating through AA batteries.
Oh, dude, it took it was either 6 or 8.
It was 6.
And it lasted for 2 minutes. Dude,
It was fucking horrible.
I was like, hey, Mom, can you buy me batteries? Okay, she buy the batteries, and by the end of the night, hey, Mom, can you buy me batteries? What the fuck are you doing? Are you gay? How many vibrators do you have? It's like, it's super
Well,
scope.
there's one in my ass, one in my mouth, 2 in my hands. I mean, come on.
I'm doing the full-on fucking pterodactyl in here. I gotta look awkward in every position. Alright. But Metal Warriors, fucking stupid jokes. Space Weed was created. They created t-shirts off of that one. It was hilarious. But the game itself actually was one of those ones where you're watching it, it's like, I want to play that. And I did play it. The game was hard. It was awesome.
Is that the one on Nintendo?
It's Super Nintendo. You're
Super
thinking
Nintendo.
of, oh my god, I know exactly what you're talking about. It's in my head. It's the one where you can flip upside down.
Yeah.
It was Metal Storm.
Metal Storm.
Metal
Okay.
Storm. Metal Gear. Oh, it's
Can't
never
be.
going to go away either.
No.
That's it's forever. This is the Forever Cast. Let's talk about Metal Gear.
Otacon, what are you saying?
Fucking 2 months from now. Josh, what'd you do this week? Played Metal Gear. God damn it. I'm at 99%, dude. There's one thing left. I gotta find it. But yeah, Metal Warriors was a great video. It was a great game. It really was. It was one of those games I had never played before, and I had the chance afterwards to play it. Fucking loved it. And that was the great thing about that show, is they showed me so many games that I hadn't played, and I was like, I need to try that. Ones like Little Samson, which aren't on this fucking list, even though that was a great game. You're not as good as these episodes, Little Samson. So should we move to 5?
Yeah.
5, Plock.
Never heard of it.
Do you know what the Plock that is?
No.
It's fucking Rayman before he was Rayman.
Okay.
It's a guy in search of his flag, and apparently all he ever finds is underwear. It looks fucking terrible, but in the video, there's this. It's literally this one joke is what brought it up to this position. This one stupid, fucking terrible joke that brought it to this position. They get like a blunderbuss. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And the dude who's playing, it's Paul on Continue. He goes, I was going to make a fucking school shooting joke. And he's like, oh no, dude, go ahead. And he's like, school shooting time. And that's all the joke was. And it was just, in the video, when you're watching it, it's so fucking hilarious because it's so fucking stupid. And then they just keep making different random jokes about that time. Be like, oh, I don't think they make a 9/11 joke. Fucking 9/11 time, you know, things like that. And it's just so fucking terrible that they keep rolling with it. But it was what made it hilarious. You got to watch it for yourself. I don't think I'm really doing these videos justice. I'm just telling you which ones to watch. Don't fucking blame me because I make them sound shit. All right. I think I might be bipolar this week, this year, this life.
Yeah.
This life. Number 4, Wizards and Warriors. NES, did you ever play that? Made by Rare.
Yeah.
It's the game where you jump around on trees in the background, but they're actually in the foreground, and you hold your sword out like it's a dick.
Yeah. Yeah.
You seem disappointed.
That fucking game.
That game looks alright.
I remember, well, more so the sequel to it, Iron Sword, which had Fabio on the cover.
Yes, Iron Sword was way worse.
Yeah.
It was the sequel, and it was bad.
I remember playing that one and getting so overly frustrated. But yeah, Wizards and Warriors, I remember that one. It's one of those games that you play and you're like, alright, this is fun, I want to keep playing it, but it's so frustratingly hard that you want to stop playing it.
Wizards and Warriors actually looked like it was easier. But it was the same guy, same concept.
Yeah, same thing, yeah.
But again, it comes down to they always have these one parts in the video that always make me be like, oh, that fucking video. And there's this one part they beat like the first boss, and it's like you get a pile of fucking treasure and everything. And I think it's Josh on there. He's like, look at all the jewels, and he's making that face, looking at the screen. Fucking hilarious. They start laughing. They start just ragging about that for like the next 5 minutes. And then they sold it as a t-shirt. Just said, look at all those jewel. And it's just him going, oh. It was great.
All right.
Great episode.
Now I want to play Wizards and Warriors.
All right, we're going to do that for our Halloween podcast. We're not going to be doing Crimson Butterfly.
You're not getting out of it.
God damn it. Sonic the Fighters.
Never heard of it.
Did you ever play it?
No.
I actually did play that in the arcade. But apparently it was also released, of course, for the Dreamcast. But, dude, again, I mean, like I've already said, it comes down to this one joke. They get to this part where they're playing, and they're playing, I think it's Amy. Shout-outs to the wife of the podcast, but no.
What the fuck is an Amy?
Amy the Hedgehog? You don't remember Amy the Hedgehog?
No.
The, created just to be the love interest of Sonic, who wants Sonic, but Sonic has no interest in her.
I'm willing to bet she was pink.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
But they're sitting there fighting, and it's just like he's kicking her right in the crotch, and he just starts yelling about fucking cunt kicking, and it's fucking so hilarious to me. I'm very childish, if you haven't noticed, people. Stupid fucking what's that kind of humor called?
Toilet humor?
Toilet humor, fucking gutter trash humor. I find it hilarious. So he's like, oh, he's fucking kicking her right in the fucking box. And I'm like, holy shit. This is fucking great. And, of course, that was actually the first Continue video I'd ever seen. So, of course, that's going to be one that resonates highly to me. Everybody always remembers their first video from something that they watched.
Everybody remembers their first.
What's your first Key of Awesome?
Batman. I think it was episode 3 or 4.
My first angry video game nerd was...
Oh, Jesus. I think it was Karate Kid. It was either Karate Kid or Top Gun.
It might have been for you, but for me, it was fucking... Dragon's Lair? Is that the name of it? Dragon's Lair?
Oh, the obnoxiously hard one on Nintendo that
yeah,
he couldn't get.
That was the first one I watched.
Gotcha.
And I remember being like, dude, have you seen this guy? He's fucking hilarious. Either way, moving right along. Jesus Christ. What is this? The fucking Kill Time cast?
Jesus!
I expect a third one in there, sir.
Jesus!
It's becoming a trend. It's trending worldwide. Hashtag.
Hashtag Jesus.
Hashtag Jesus.
He's
making a comeback.
Not just Jesus. It's Jesus in all capital letters.
I heard he's coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking Easter too. When did we get Easter too? I need another day off. So where were we? We're at like 3? Oh yeah, we're moving on to 2. It's Nightshade.
Oh, Nightshade.
Yes, they did Nightshade, and it was just fucking hilarious. Because old-timey point-and-click on Nintendo, terrible idea.
Didn't really work.
Just barely works. You have to be the most patient motherfucker in the world to be able to play those games. Am I right?
All I can think of when I think of point-and-click now is Sword is for rug.
Take this. It's only for rug. Don't use it on anything else. Fucking JonTron, man.
I know.
But no, dude, that game looks awful. And when you break into the fighting scenes and it goes into the old-timey cop doing the fucking put up your dukes punches, that part was fucking hilarious. But in them trying to escape from the first trap when you die, because apparently when you get caught you can escape death. I think what I read is it escalates as you get past more and more traps. It gets harder to get out of. They couldn't get past the first one. And they're just yelling at each other. He's like, I'm at the fucking button. It does nothing. It's hilarious. I still don't know how to get out of that. I could have looked it up on YouTube, but I'd prefer the continue video. Number 1.
Number 1.
Legend of... I'm going to say Cage, because that's what I always called it when I was a kid.
Kage.
Legend of Kage. I think I even mentioned this. It was either you or on the episode. I don't remember which, but I was like, that's got to be number 1. And it is number 1. Because nothing is ever going to beat the analogy that Josh throws out for if you had to suck a dick. Randomly in the video. And he's like, dude, if you ever had to suck a dick, I think if you can get through it if you just think of it as like a long boob with like a super big nipple. They actually just start arguing about it. And it's like, dude, you can't do that. The fucking dick is just like, it's like a long thing with vein meat. And it's fucking great. They talk about how everyone in China or Japan must be so healthy because of all the broccoli they eat, because all the trees look like fucking broccoli. And then, of course, there's the ninja candy that he gets where enemies just start dying and they just start going off. Fucking hilarious. Everything about that video. If you never watched an episode of Continue, that is the one to start on. Legend of Kage. Legend of Cage. It's Kage. That's how it's spelled. That's why it's an argument.
It was made by Ed Boon, right?
Fuck yeah. No. It was made... Who did
It's got a K. God damn it.
Legend of Mortal Kombat. Now, if we're gonna watch it on break because Josh has never seen a Continue video, and since I had to watch his Key of Awesome video during his last top 10, we're gonna watch my top 10 Continue number 1.
All right.
Now that is over. Let's get to the fucking Josh top 10. Should we fucking segue? Should we take a break?
Let's segue into my butt.
Oh. That means my penis is going there.
All right, so I originally said I was going to do top 10 comedies. My top 10 comedies.
You lied.
I did lie because...
You lied to everyone.
As I started thinking about it, I was like, there's going to be a lot of Kevin Smith movies in this list. Like, I just kept thinking about it, and I was like, oh, I got to have Jay and Silent Bob. But then Mallrats is really good, too. And then, fuck, this Zack and Mary is really funny too. Like, it turned into a top 10 Kevin Smith movie list.
Might as well just make a top 5 Kevin Smith movie list.
Yeah, pretty much. So I decided to do because I'm playing fucking Metal Gear. Top 10 Metal Gear bosses.
Metal Gear.
It can't be.
It can't be. Otacon. God damn it. God damn it, Otacon. Why did you have sex with your stepmother?
That's fucking horrible.
Was she hot? Did you use protection? Is Emma your sister?
Or your daughter?
Oh my god.
Metal Gear.
Metal condom. Yeah.
Alright,
That would hurt.
Top 10 Metal Gear bosses. So number 10 I actually have on there partly because of the story that you told with this boss. I think it makes it one of the best because I went through the same thing the first time I played through it. Of course, I didn't kill everybody that I ran across.
Look, if you're playing a game, you kill everybody.
You kill everything that moves.
Oh, I have an automatic weapon? That means I need to kill everybody without stopping. You don't give people automatic weapons for nothing.
So my number 10 selection was the Sorrow.
Sorrow!
So you are haunted by all the people that you killed throughout the game, which for you was like 170,000.
Which for Josh was a cakewalk. For me, it was a fucking nightmare.
We already went through it in the retrospective. If you didn't see it, go back and watch it. I don't remember what episode it was, but
Sorry about that. It's been a long day. It's Friday.
all right. So number 10 was the Sorrow. Number 9, Sahelanthropus, which is the name of the Metal Gear in Metal Gear Solid 5.
That's a stupid name.
It is a stupid name, but once you fight this thing, you're like,
Why don't you just call it Walking Gear?
yeah. I'm not going to spoil anything, but this thing is, and I'm going to say this, the fight is actually pretty easy, but
They made it look really fucking rough in that fucking trailer.
this thing, like, walking around, like, in action is fucking badass, and it's fucking huge.
I've only encountered it, technically twice, but only had to run away from it once.
Oh, yeah, that
Shit was
mission.
pissing me off, too.
Yeah, that thing sucks. I hate that mission. Alright, number 8, Rex from Metal Gear Solid 1.
Metal Gear Rex.
Yeah,
Great boss fight.
great boss fight.
And one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Especially if you're playing the Twin Snakes version. I'm sorry, I like it more.
Fucking Gray Fox comes down to help you out.
Fuck yeah.
You
it
got
gets
your
murked.
Nikita rocket launcher.
Fuck yeah, dude. I can't do it. Can't. Pull the trigger.
Number 7, Solidus.
Solidus, Metal Gear Solid 2.
Yes, so you fight him on top of Arsenal Gear. We went over that as well.
With
You
the
each-
crazy fire trails.
Crazy fire trails. He's got like rollerblades for some reason and just shoots across the
Because
stage.
he's the fucking president, yo. If
His-
you were president, wouldn't you have some sweet rollerblades?
His suit has tentacles that fire shit at you. You each got a sword.
He's fucking Doc Ock.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's like only like half. We'll call him Dick Ock.
Okay.
Fucking Dick Ock's rollerblading around, put fire down, smacking you with long tentacle
Remember the
arms.
first time I played that, and that's why I put this on here. He beat my ass.
Oh, he beat mine too.
I was like 7 or 8 continues before I finally beat him.
And once you figure out that pattern, though, he gets super easy.
Yeah. Number 6,
Number 6.
Ocelot from Metal Gear Solid 4.
The final
The
fight?
final fight.
Because that's how you basically got to put that.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. These must be some great fights. Can I just read the list?
No.
I'm starting to wonder now. It's a hell of a fight. It's
It is-
Nostalgia City.
It is, and again, another one that we talked about, but it goes through all the different Metal Gear games. Your health bar changes to reflect whatever game you're playing in.
Whatever game his psychology is taking on at that point.
Correct, yeah. And the music changes as well to that game. It's
Fuck yeah, dude. It was epic.
such a great fight.
That's why I'm
and
like,
it's-
that's only like, what, number fucking
I originally
6?
I originally had it as number 3, and as I kept thinking about it, I had to shift stuff around. So
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. There you are.
So I know I do love that fight because it is, for me, it's the end of the series. Yeah, you're yawning.
Oh man, this is a tough podcast night. It was. I did not see them making another Metal Gear.
No, not at all.
I actually really thought finally, because they wrapped everything up so well.
Yeah.
In my opinion. It was like, there's nowhere to go with this anymore.
No.
And then there's that one spot. They found it.
We could probably go back and revisit this. And
We
see
still
what
haven't
happened.
said how this base was created to begin with, or why this happened.
Yeah.
Metal Gear 5. Fucking rip out your junk edition. I need that one.
Number 5.
Yeah.
Vamp from Metal Gear Solid 4.
I didn't like that fight. I think you put it way too high.
Hold on. I'm getting to that.
All right.
So you have the fight against Vamp, and what I'm including in this is the part where you are taking out Gecko, and Raiden is fighting Vamp on the side.
Oh, that's not fair. Because, yeah, I can see why I got that big of a boost instantly. That part was the shit.
Yeah, because, I mean, you start the fight as Snake, and, you know, you inject the nanomachines into his, or the nanomachine suppressors into his body, which reduces his healing factor, and then you're steady taking out Gecko while Raiden is fighting Vamp.
I changed my opinion of this because I was thinking of Metal Gear Solid 2's fight.
What's that?
When you fight Vamp in Metal Gear Solid 2.
Yeah, I didn't
was
like that.
Why
No.
did you think that's that great of a fight?
No, I didn't like that.
Once you
Metal
started
Gear Solid
explaining,
2
I was
fight.
like, he meant that one. If I stay quiet, I don't look like an idiot. Such a Nerd Podcast, brought to you by Stupidity.
Number 4, The End.
Well, that's the end of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really hard. I just fucking turned the fucking clock up on my computer. Sorry, PS4.
No, I again, first time I went through this, I fought him straight up. Like, I didn't know you could actually sneak up behind him.
Yes, in all honesty, I did too, because I was playing with you and I was like, how the fuck do I find this dude?
Yeah.
Took me forever to kill him.
Yeah. It took me quite a while the first time.
And the infrared and fucking... No, there wasn't a monkey involved in that, was there?
No, there was a bird. He had a
Okay.
bird.
It was ridiculous. It was pretty epic, but I wouldn't do it again.
Not that way, I wouldn't do it, no.
Yeah. I'd do it the way that God meant to have it done. By turning the clock in your PlayStation up by a week. And letting him die of
Let
old
him die
age.
of old age, yeah. There you go.
That's the way Jesus wanted it. Josh.
Number 3. Jesus! Number 3, Laughing Octopus.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
give you that. That was a great one.
So this is actually the first. I remember
It's the first boss.
It is the first boss. I remember when you brought the game over to my house for the first time. You were like, "You got to see this," and you loaded up that part and that fight, and I was like, "That is ingenious the way that they did that. How
And-
they have her blend into different things in the background."
And it was at the time where you didn't have a PlayStation 3 yet.
No, I didn't.
You even bought Metal Gear Solid 4 before you even bought a PlayStation 3.
I sure as hell did.
I was like, this is Josh. He has to be a part of this with me.
Yeah.
I bundled the whole system up and took it over to your house and was like, play. Do it now.
Do it now, goddammit.
Still a fucking great game. I don't think mechanically it hold up as well for me now as it did because I've had Metal Gear 5.
Yeah, well, I mean, the gameplay in Metal Gear 5 is just amazing.
It's the fine-tuning of 4.
Yeah,
Anything I can find wrong with 4 is fine-tuned in 5.
correct.
So I'd go back now and just be like, dude, these fucking controls, man.
Why can't I do this?
It's like back in the day when you used to play Super Nintendo games. You could play them with no problem. You get into modern games, it's like, oh yeah, everything evolves. You go back to that old one, you're like, these choices are stupid. Such as Metal Gear Solid. After you've played Metal Gear Solid 2 or 3.
Oh, yeah, it was... Dude, it's tough to go back to Metal Gear Solid 1.
Small note, did you know in the carrier sequence of Metal Gear Solid 2, there's actually a wire leading over to the night vision goggles at the top of the stage when you're in the room with the Marines?
Wait, hold on. Maybe.
Somebody was streaming that today, and I turned it on, and I was like, oh, Metal Gear Solid 2, what are they playing? And they're in the tanker, and they're going across the beginning of the fucking thing on a wire to fucking thermo goggles. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? There are still things about Metal Gear that I don't know.
I think I did know that. It's been a while since
I
I
did.
played it, but I think I did.
It was crazy seeing that fucking perspective of all the Marines downstairs during the speech, and he's just like...
Shimmying across.
And I can tell you, the main reason I know I never knew about that is because I never built up my fucking grip level.
Yeah, you gotta do that.
You have to have, apparently, according to that guy, at least level 3 to make it across. Or you will fall down into a pit of Marines.
Bling, blah, 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 blah.
That was one of the most hilarious you just got caught moments
Yeah.
of all time.
Just like, 100 alerts go off at one time.
Sorry for the interruption. I'll let you continue.
All right, number 2.
All right.
The Boss.
The Boss made number 2. Well, I know who number 1 is at least.
Yeah.
That's predictable.
And number 1's a fucking given. Number 2, The Boss, just because I think story-wise, it's probably the most important fight.
I was about to say that same thing.
Yeah.
I agree completely.
And
102%.
yes. So the whole thing, especially after you beat her and you take her gun and
The fucking flowers all go red. And
yeah,
so much symbolism in
we
that.
talked about it.
We did. If you would like to learn more about that, go check out episode whatever one says Metal Gear Solid 3 of
There you
Such a
go.
Nerd Podcast. I did it, Josh.
And then number 1,
Oh, I know what it is. Revolver Ocelot.
absolutely
First encounter.
First encounter in Metal Gear Solid 1.
It's fucking Psycho Manus.
Of course it is.
There was only one other I was thinking it might be, so I think maybe it should be an honorable mention.
What's that?
The fight against the first time you fight the Cyber Ninja.
I
He's going
thought about that.
shit insane.
Yeah.
And he's like slamming his head into the floor. It's like, what the fuck is going on with this game?
I thought about that, and then I was like, well,
Otacon pees his pants.
Otacon does pee his
He
pants.
pees his pants in every game. Did you know that?
I did. Yeah.
It's
Even
fucking
his
insane.
dad.
It's insane.
Yeah.
Why do they pee their fucking Otacon? What's your
fucking
last
Emirates.
name? Fucking McPee my pants. I wear them.
No, the Gray Fox fight, I was like, alright, it's a straight-up fist fight. It is an awesome fight, but then I was like, I already got the straight-up fist fight with Ocelot and Metal Gear Solid 4. Do I want another straight-up fist fight in there?
That's why I said that should be an honorable mention.
Yeah.
Because that's definitely one of the more favorable fights that I can remember from Metal Gear.
English, motherfucker! Do you speak it?
No, I do not. And I'd be glad if you stopped persecuting my speech. So, what I'm saying, though, is that fight will always stick out just because I'd never seen something like that.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it's pretty straight up. There's not too much to it. There's like a thing here and there. It's nothing special. But once he starts going insane on you while you're fighting him, you're just like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
I've already seen a shit ton of crazy from this game, and this just stepped it up a whole nother level.
Yeah, but...
No, the Psycho Manus fight is
number 1.
It's fucking timeless.
Because, again, he reads your memory card.
He breaks the fourth wall in the
Breaks the
best
fourth
way it could have
wall.
ever happened.
He reads your memory card and he's like, I see you've been playing Castlevania.
Oh, you don't save a lot. You're very careless.
And then
he starts pointing out random shit from the way you've played in the game.
Yeah.
It's insane.
And then you can't fucking hit him, and you just keep seeing Hideo, flash up in the top.
Because at the time, most TVs would say video when you change the video interface. Hideo. Wait, what?
Yeah. I didn't hit a button. Did I hit a button? What happened?
Next thing you know, he's not on the screen. You're just standing there and you're by yourself. The next thing you know, you can't shoot him, and they're like, Snake, I think what you need to do is switch the fucking control port. It's like, what?
Yeah, what? What are you talking about?
He can read your mind because you're thinking like you normally would. Switch to the player 2 slot, and it's like, everybody please stop breaking the fourth wall. Why is everybody
Stop
doing
what
this?
you're doing right now. Hold on.
I will make your controller move by the power of my mind. Put your controller down flat on a surface. That was great. Everything about that fight was great. Except for when he did the fucking I'm going to throw everything in the room at once.
Yeah, all the pictures and... Yeah.
The pictures, the chairs, the fucking mind blasts are going on. And you're just like, God damn it. Then you got to switch back to player 1 slot because he could start to read player 2 slot's mind. And it's just like...
Yeah.
I get it. But you're going to lose.
All right.
All right.
So that's our top 10s.
We've done 4 top 10s total. 2 segments, 4 top 10s. If you haven't watched them all, go fuck yourself. We're going on break.
Woo!
Panama!
Oh my god, I'm so having a nerdgasm.
I'm very smelly, by the way. Oh, god damn it!
Oh, what a great press of the record button.
God damn it.
So we're back to wrap this gavel up, B.
We're back to gavel wrap up bees with orgasms. Wait, what?
Fuck that all up.
Shooting bees out my pee hole.
Alright, so what songs did you use last week, buddy?
Last week I started with fucking the Final Countdown by Europe.
Countdown.
Because I cannot stop listening to my fucking helicopter music from Metal Gear.
Yeah.
And I have found myself just sitting in the helicopter to listen to more of it. It's like, we really got to get this done. It's like, hold up, bro. This is my part. This is my part. After that, I used Ninja Sex Party. I used Dragon Slayer. I figured a good way to lead into a story is with a story.
Yeah, why not?
His was funny. He were 90, 100 million, 50, 100,000 feet in the air. Fucking awesome. When was the last time you got that high?
I was never that high.
Did you know he also won the whole Super Bowl by himself?
I did not.
He did.
Oh.
It's fact.
Shit.
Used the spooky, scary fucking Eyeless song from the soundtrack, and if I pissed off anybody, I apologize, maybe.
Yeah, so, funny story about that. You were like, I put something kind of mean in there. I'm like, what the fuck did you do, asshole? And then I'm listening to it, I'm like, I
know what's happening.
And there's that long silence, and I knew the scream was coming. I was like, I know it's coming. It's coming. It's coming right now. And then it happened, and I still jumped, and I was like, Jesus Christ.
Do you don't know how many times I got myself trying to make sure it wasn't too loud? Because it's like, I'm going to be an ass, but I don't want to be too much of an ass. I want to just be like fucking audio level breaking loud. Yeah, I got my... even when I went back and listened afterwards, I was like, yep, I'm an asshole. Fucking made myself jump.
I'm an asshole.
Oh, the next one is epic. Fucking Glory Hole by Steel Panther.
That was a pretty good one.
It's fucking great. I love that song. It has become routine on my MP3 list now. After finding it that night.
Yeah, you said you had never heard it before.
I listened to Steel Panther, but I haven't in a while, and I was just like, oh, fuck it. I want like an 80s kind of song, because we kept singing like Panama and shit like that. And I didn't want to just go out and use Panama, even though I really wanted to use Panama. I didn't. But... so I was like, oh, Steel Panther was hilarious. They're kind of new, but they had like that 80s vibe. That was the video I saw that I was like, let me listen to this. Listen to the first verse, and I was like, that's the transition right there. Holy fuck, that is hilarious. And then I ended it out with the classic, which we've mentioned we might use a couple times, Spadoinkle.
I think you know exactly what I mean.
I used the reprise version, not the original.
Yes.
Because there is one where Trey sings it by himself and then one of everybody in the group. I used the whole group so I could end it in the classic way with Amy saying, fuck you, asshole. Yes, which somehow became a staple of the show.
Yeah, I don't know how.
I think it was my fault. Yeah, we had one.
Probably.
It was a couple weeks ago. We said something stupid and we were going off and I was just like, and it's not going to ever go away, so don't expect it to.
All right. So what do you got for nerdgasms?
My nerdgasm, I had an awkward one, and I forgot it.
You had an awkward gasm.
I had an awkward gasm. I don't remember what happened. I was half drunk, half asleep, and I woke up, and it was everywhere.
All right, well, I'll tell you mine then.
You go with yours.
All right, so one of my friends on Facebook posted this video on their timeline. Okay. It was Kanye versus Freddie Mercury.
Oh,
so,
I know who wins that.
Apparently, Kanye did a cover of Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh, I heard it. It's so bad, dude.
It's fucking horrible. So, I'm watching this video, and it's Kanye versus Freddie Mercury. So, Kanye's doing his version.
I'm really happy for you. I'm going to let you finish.
And it intercuts clips of Freddie Mercury in, like, the dressing room, just, like, laughing with his bandmates. And they're just like, ha, 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 you know, whatever. And then it's like... you know, Kanye's like, Mama just killed a man. Put my gun... just fucking horror. Kanye is the biggest tool bag on the planet, I swear to God.
Yeah, look, we all think it would be better if you would just drop it. You know, I mean, if you don't get it, you don't get it. What do you mean I don't get it, House? I'm a genius. I'll understand it. I just need to break it down is all. Now, let's see. Something about fish sticks interacting with me makes me gay fish.
Kanye, really?
Shut up! Alright, now what do we know about fish sticks? They're breaded, they're fried, they're frozen. Then under me we have rapper, genius, and gay fish are homosexual. They swim. Is it because breaded has something to do with genius, which swims?
No, because you said you like fish sticks, Kanye. Don't you get it? You see, fish sticks is a play on words.
I don't need anyone telling me play on words. I'm a lyrical wordsmith, genius.
What sucks is I actually do like some of his music.
No, you don't.
But, no, I do. He actually has some really good songs. But as a person, I think he's the worst thing to ever exist since Kim Kardashian. Who's he married to? Makes sense.
Yeah. But anyway, so they have Kanye at first, and then Freddie Mercury comes on and, of course, just kills it. After that, I was like, all right, now I got to wash the taste of that out of my mouth. So I went to watch the actual video from where they took this concert footage from Freddie Mercury. All the comments in there, every single one was like, my friend showed me that Kanye video. I had to come here and watch the real thing. Like, every single fucking comment. It was great.
We need sanctuary. I actually just remembered my Gasm. Thank you to myself for being not incredibly stupid, just semi.
Only mostly stupid.
The Tales series, my friend.
Oh, Tails, okay.
They have a new one coming out.
Yes, they do.
I
don't remember what it's called.
It's something weird with a Z. I'll remember it later, afterwards. But, yeah, they got a new one coming out, and I've always been a huge fan of the Tales series.
I remember.
Especially, like, Tales of Grace's F, which was originally Tales of Grace's on the Wii, got a upgraded PS3 version release. I fucking loved it. I think I gave it to the asshole of the podcast to borrow, and I think he still has it.
Okay.
I don't think he ever played it.
Sounds legit.
He's an asshole.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Tales of Symphonia, Tales of Xillia, Tales of Vesperia. Dude, Tales of Symphonia. I've always loved the Tales series. Finally, PS4, I'm going to have a Tales game. Kind of bummed it's going to come out on PS3 also, because that means they've downgraded. Because it's going to be a simultaneous release. But, yeah, I've seen video of how it looks. It looks fucking great to me.
Okay.
Always been a huge Tales fan. Tales of the Abyss. I could do this all day.
DuckTales.
Woo! Every day that I can play them Tales games. Woo!
Then you got, what was the other? Tailspin.
I don't remember that.
Launchpad McQuack.
What the? Shut up, you Disney afternoon motherfucker.
What the fuck is a Launchpad McQuack?
The fuck is a Disney? Marvel.
Bringing back the Marvel.
I'll always bring that back. If I had a second one, they did just do a tournament the other night. Probably one of the worst of the premiere events for Capcom.
Really?
Yeah, they had one out in Kuwait.
Really?
Yeah, they could have done the whole thing in one night.
Okay.
It was great fights, but not a lot of people.
It's fucking Kuwait.
But, because Kuwait, isn't that where they're doing TwitchCon?
Is it? I have no idea.
Because I think that's why they decided to throw a premiere event out there or something. I don't remember where TwitchCon is, but that's going on right now, and they're doing video game tournaments out there too. And I apparently didn't stream them because I sure as fuck didn't find them.
Okay.
But it was still fun watching everybody fight again. Somebody, excuse me. Apparently somebody got all butthurt because he's not qualified yet for Capcom Cup, and he got eliminated by somebody who was, and it was like high tier, and he's like, yeah, whatever. I lost somebody. I'm trying to get points, and I lost somebody who's already qualified, but I guess it's whatever, Man, there's so much fucking salt in those wounds right now.
His butt is so red right now.
But, yeah, that was pretty cool watching some of those fights. If I had to give a third one, do I really got to give a third one? I'm being generous. Very generous. Fucking, John Wick. Go watch it again, because I did this week, and it's still fucking great.
It is. It's great.
I got a lot of fucking heat for saying that I like John Wick more than Mad Max.
Really?
Yeah. Apparently, I'm a fucking idiot who doesn't know what I'm talking about.
Like I said, I wouldn't disagree with you.
I was like,
think
wow.
they're both great movies, but
I'm obviously wrong since that's my opinion. So, but I don't even remember where that came from. It was like either at work or just hanging out with some people. But I threw it out there, and people were looking at me like I'm trolling them. I was like, no, I fucking really like John Wick. That was an awesome movie.
yeah, if you gave me the choice, and like I said, they're both great movies, but if you said, okay, tonight we're going to watch Mad Max or John Wick, I'd probably pick John Wick.
I definitely would. I fucking love that movie. I've watched it like 4 times now. Granted, while going to sleep, so it's not like really watching it.
Yeah.
But, I still get, like, the parts I want to see. I still love it. If I was told that tonight, it was like Mad Max or John Wick, I'd be like, let's throw on John Wick, dude.
Yeah.
I fucking love that movie.
Let's do it.
Let's watch John Wick.
All right.
We're going to get out of here. This wraps up another week next week. What are we doing next week, Josh?
Next week, we may or may not, I don't know, god damn it, official Super Trooper of the podcast
Yes.
may be joining us
Hey, Kirk.
for Nerd Battles and Remakes versus Originals.
That'd be a good 2 segments. 2
Yeah.
solid segments.
I really wanted him here for that because he's very nerdy with that sort of thing, so I
Yeah,
thought he'd
some
have some
in-depth
good input. Yeah.
Knowledge.
So he said he's going to come by. We'll see.
Hey, man, schedules change, man. You can't hold people to that shit anymore.
Stop super trooping and fucking... come
Hey,
over.
sometimes you gotta super the troop.
Yeah.
I'm gonna super the troop when I get home, I'm telling you, dude.
So check us out on social medias, Facebook, Twitter, Podomatic, iTunes, Gmail, Such a Nerd Pod.
Fucking youtube.com/suchanerdpodcast.
Yes, I just uploaded 4 new episodes to that, so if you prefer to listen to us on YouTube for some reason...
Hey, you can
there
leave us
go.
comments there.
That's very true.
Since you can't send reviews. I don't know my iTunes password either, really. So I can't give anyone shit.
All right.
I can't even download a free fucking app because I don't remember my password. And I'm just like, it's fucking free. Just let me have it.
No, can't do it.
So that'll be awesome if Kirk makes it. I will look forward to him buying us dinner.
Yes.
Kirk, talking to you.
Apparently there's been a change. Give it up for Faith Plus One.
You know, Jesus, I've been thinking a lot about you lately. Well, that's why I wrote this song. I love you,
Jesus!
I want you to walk with me. I'll take good care of you, baby. Call you my baby, baby. You died for my sins, and you know that I would die for you, right? What's the matter, baby? You're trembling.
Jesus!
Baby, your love is my life. You know when I'm without you, there's a black hole in my life. Oh, I wanna believe it's alright, but I get lonely in the night, and it's up to you to save me,
Jesus!
baby.
Jesus!